Good morning. I'm back. I know it has been forever. I can hardly believe it. But I had a wonderful vacation in Wisconsin. It is Friday, August 15th, 2025, and I'm so happy to be back here with you guys. It was hot and humid in Tennessee when we left. And it's hot and humid in Tennessee when we return, so nothing's really changed here, I guess. It was a wonderful, wonderful 2 weeks, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a couple minutes. My name is Maureen Ralphus, also known as the Crazy Stamping Lady. I have been an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for over 28 years, and I love what I do. I'm here to help you find the joy of card making. Just reloading my screen here while I look away for a minute. Paper crafting, to give you tips and tricks to make all of that easier and more fun for you. Oh, good, I am up. And then to encourage you to send out your beautiful creations to others to make their day. The goal is to eradicate loneliness one card at a time. Please be sure to give me a hello in the comments if you're watching. And if you're on the replay, let me know that also. I love to hear from you. Congratulations to the winner of my last card drawing. It seems like that was forever ago, and that was Shar Corsia. Shar, thank you for watching and commenting. You should have received your card by now. But beyond that, I am just super behind in everything. So please have patience with me while I try to catch up. It is so wonderful to get away. But man, when I come home, there's so much to do. And I came home and then had a flare-up of my autoimmune, so I was down for like 24 hours. So yeah, thank you, Shannon. It is good to be back. Just a reminder, if any of you can share this video, that really helps me get exposure I wouldn't otherwise have, so I appreciate that. And let me know if you do that, and I'll give you an extra entry for today's drawing. Good morning, Lori. So I'm going to take you down to the table in just a minute, but before I do that, I'm going to do a quick recap of what's gone on. Right before I left, I told you I was getting a haircut. This is it, guys. It's not much different than the old way. I really like the new lady, though. She took time with me, did a nice undercut so that my hair curves under instead of flipping up quite as much. It still wants to flip up, but I can get it to go under a little better. She worked with my bangs and this big old colic I have here to kind of smooth that out. But it really isn't that much different. So, and actually when I'm in a quick and hurried move, I just brush it back like before and it looks exactly the same. So, but it was a good haircut. I enjoyed it and I probably will go back to her. Glad you're watching, Lori. During the last 2 weeks, just a quick recap. We drove 2 days to central Wisconsin. We had my 50th class reunion, both Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday morning. On Monday, I got together with some of my high school girlfriends and we had lunch. And then on Wednesday, we drove up to northern Wisconsin and we stayed with some friends up there. We got to go out on a pontoon boat, which was so much fun on the lake he lives on. We went out for 2 fish fries where we were in Wisconsin and they were both amazing. That following week, we went back down to central Wisconsin. We got to get together with our high school friends from Paul's class. There's like 5, 6 couples that have been married since 75, 76, 77, those 3 years, and we're all still married, and we get together every time we're up there. And then Paul got to go to a car show while we were there. And then we had my family reunion this past Sunday, and then we came home, and it took 2 days. And I'm exhausted still. Honestly, that is hard on my body. It really wears me out. And that was why I had a flare up of my polymyalgia. And like I said, I was down for like 24 hours, but I bounced back quick now, so that's great. Usually it's not more than 1 or 2 days that knock me out, and it's much rarer than it used to be. So, but sometimes 2 weeks away will do that to me. So that's my catch up on what's been going on with me. What's been going on with you guys? Let me know. Rained in Prescott last night. Nice. You guys always need rain, I think. Maybe. This is monsoon season though, maybe. We had some lightning here last night, but nothing materialized, no rain, so that is it. I'm going to take you down to the table. I'm going to turn you around. You might see Paul out there somewhere. He's mowing lawn. You might hear the lawnmower in a little bit. The lawn really grew while we were gone, so he's got quite the job out there today. So this is me, Maureen Rolfes, also known as the Crazy Stamping Lady. My blog is crazystampinglady.blogspot.com. My email is crazystampinglady@gmail.com. My Facebook is facebook.com/crazystampinglady. My YouTube is under my name, Maureen Rolfes, and you can shop with me at stampingwithmaureen.stampinup.net. Stampin' Up! Has a rewards program, so for every online order you place of $20 or more, you will automatically receive 10% in rewards on a future purchase. Those rewards are redeemable for 1 year and they accumulate. You can use them right away or you can save them up for something big you want to reward yourself with. They always use the oldest points first. So that's good too, because that gives you more time to use them. You do need to set up an account though at stampingwithmaureen.stampinup.net, and you do need to opt into being contacted and to opt into the rewards. The contact is so I can send you the catalogs when they come out, and the rewards is so you can earn rewards. It is just a legal thing that we have to do now. I'm sorry for the hassle, but that is the way it is. Everyone who had an account set up and had ordered from me in the last 6 months, and that means they opted into receiving info from me because that's the only way Stampin' Up! Will let me send it through their system. Those catalogs were ordered for you, and sometime before the end of the month, you should receive your new fall catalog from me. So yay. If by the beginning of September you haven't received it, I'll get in touch with you again or let me know, and I'll make sure I get one out to you manually. But that is more expensive for me, so I really appreciate when you just go into the account and set that up. Okay, normally here's where I share cards from you. Let me tell you, I have got 3 boxes of Stampin' Up! Behind me I haven't even opened. I have got a pile of mail over a foot high on my counter I haven't gone through. So there very well could be some cards here from you, but I haven't seen them yet, so I'm not going to share them yet. Hopefully next time. Little catch up. Wanted to congratulate my winner from our sketch challenge last month, Frances Martis. Frances, I have not sent out your prize yet, but I promise you there will be one on the way. I didn't even do my order drawing yet, but I will do that soon, and those prizes will go out also. This is a month of catch-up, or at least a week of catch-up. My adhesive kits also have not gone out, but thank you to everyone who shopped with me last month and got to at least $100 in purchases. I have a whole stack of those ready to go out to you guys, finishing them up hopefully today or tomorrow. And I will get those out in the mail to you also. Thank you, thank you. And then my free monthly virtual card class. If you place a qualifying order with me in the month of August, you will earn a free card class from me. To get the kit for 3 cards, you just have to place a $50 order. To get the 3 cards plus a bonus project, it's a $75 order. And to get the 3 cards, a kit, the 3 card kits, a bonus project, and a half a pack of an embellishment, it's a $100 order. I send out 1 kit at the highest level you earn, so watch for that. And those kits do use a lot of retired product, but they are still new products, and you can substitute whatever you might have on hand if you want to recreate them. So the kits are fun to have. The class is open to anyone though, so please feel free to join me. Any smaller order that doesn't qualify for a kit will receive a handmade card from me as a thank you, and all of my orders are entered into my monthly prize drawing. The September class for the August orders and these kits should be mailed out by September 1st, will be on Monday, September 15th at 11 o'clock in the morning. So mark your calendar. You can certainly join me for that, whether or not you have the kit. The August class for July orders will be on Monday, August 18th at 11 a.m. That's this coming Monday. So feel free to join me. Again, whether or not you have the kit, that class is right here on this page and open to anyone. And then we have some new things going on. There is an in color product special going on through the end of the month. Select products using our current in colors, which are the Cloud Cover, Darling Duckling, Secret Sea, Strawberry Slush, and Timid Tiger. Those select products will be on sale 15% off through the end of the month. And that includes a lot of different things, different designer series papers, the regular papers, the stamp pads, different things. So if you're not in my in color club, now's the time to get some of those colors you might want. Also, we have 3 new kits, including one of them that contains in colors. And because of that, it's also on sale, even though it's brand new and it's adorable. It is a floral card kit. Check it out. It's called Bunch of Thanks. The other 2 kits are great too. There's a Brighten Your Day card kit and a Harvest Home Garland. These were just released this month. Brand new kits to our kits collection. So check them out. And then we have new Last Chance products. Tons of stuff out there. This is just 3 of a multitude of products that have been added to the Last Chance list. And these 3 just happen to all be on sale. Not every product on the Last Chance is on sale, but trust me, a lot of them are. So don't forget to check that Last Chance list every time you go to place an order. Okay, done with all that stuff, all that catch-up stuff. So today we are making a fun birthday card. This is my recipe. I will bring it back out at the end with the card so you can take a screenshot if you want. And I will also post the picture of the card and that recipe in the comments of this video, so you can check it out there too. So for this card, let me get this out of the way. We are using minimal card pieces, minimal, which is really, really nice. You can see I stamped my little candles here, and that's because I'm going to color them with blends. And when you color with blends, you want to stamp with your Tuxedo Black Memento ink, but you want it to dry thoroughly. And I used this single little candle. This single candle comes from the Choose Happy stamp set, which is adorable. Has all these fun images that you can use, but the candle is what I chose for this. And I got my inspiration from a card in the catalog. So if you get a chance, check out the catalog and see if you can see where I got my inspiration. So I just repeatedly stamped this little single candle with the memento across the bottom of a piece of basic white. This piece is 2 7/8 by 4 1/8. So 4 1/8, 2 7/8. And I just randomly stamped them. You can see some go up and down. I didn't want to worry about a perfectly straight line. I tried to space them pretty close, but again, I didn't worry about it being perfect. I think, let me see, 5, 10, 13 of them fit on here. I'm going to show you another sample at the end, and for that one I think I might have gotten 14 or 15, I can't remember. So it varies depending upon how close or far apart you put them. So we're going to do stuff with that in a minute. I also have a piece of shaded spruce. This is 3 1/8 inch by 4 3/8 inches. And then I have a piece of designer series paper. Now this designer series paper is from the Full of Life paper, and it's on the Last Chance list, reduced to $11.25. And let me just kind of show this paper to you because it's pretty amazing. There is a ton of patterns in here, and they are all bright and colorful and beautiful and perfect for any kind of celebration. If you turn them over, the back sides are all more watercolory, striped, painted, but not any real pattern on them. So They are also perfect and great. Lovely, lovely paper. Reduced now on the last chance list. Check it out if you don't already have it. And I'm going to show you a super fun card you can make with it. So in that pack of paper are a ton of this design where it's like a starburst and it just comes out from the center. On the back is that beautiful blue kind of variegated image. This piece of Designer Series paper is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And if you've been watching my Sparks of Creativity on Saturdays, this month's Sparks of Creativity are all about Designer Series paper. And I've been showing Designer Series paper that becomes an integral part of your card, if not really almost the whole part of your card. So for this one, we are going to just put that on to our base, just like that. It's going to cover almost the entire front of our paper. I'm just going to use some seal and stick that down. I'm putting it so the bigger rays are to the top, the smaller ones down to the bottom. And I did have to cut my paper. I had to be careful where I wanted my pattern because I wanted this to land on my page with this dot like right in the center. So I cut, I'm trying to remember, 1/4 inch off of each side, I think, so that that would be 5 1/2, I'm not sure, something like that. Anyway, I cut down the sides equally. I should have made a note of that so that my little dot is right in the middle. And again, this piece ends up being 4 inches by 5 1/4. So I guess it was 5 1/2. I guess I only cut 5 1/4 and it was 6. I guess I cut 3/8 inch off of each side. That would make sense. So 3/8 inches off each side and then just from the center up to make my spray. Okay? Okay. Next, we're going to take our little candles and we're going to color them, and this will go pretty darn fast, guys. I'm just going to take, what color did I use here? Dark Daffodil Delight. And you could do this with markers if you wanted, because these are very small images that we're coloring. It's not like when you're shading something large or you're worried about the lines on it, then you really want to use the blends. But markers would work great on these little images if you wanted to use that. I have all the markers, but I tend to grab my blends every time. So there, all of our candles are lit. And then I'm going to take, oh, and I messed them up. I am going to take 5 different colors of blends. And I will tell you what they are as we go. I'm going to start out with a light azure afternoon. And I'm just going to color in my first candle. Super easy. And then because I have 5 colors, I'm going to skip 4 and I'm going to do the next one. And then I'm going to skip 4 and I'm going to do the next one. And that way I'm just kind of forming a pattern with these colors. It makes it easy, it spreads them out. I'm going to do dark Granny Apple Green next. Oh, now I can hear the lawnmower. Can you guys hear it? He is out there cutting down that hayfield that we have outside. So wish him luck. It is hot, humid. He will come in sticky and grumpy, but that's the Tennessee life. So, okay, let's get these done. So same thing, just going in that same pattern now. So the next one is the dark Granny Apple Green. Then I'm going to use my shaded spruce. And if you're wondering how I came up with the colors to use, I wanted this one to be a little masculine. So I just pulled out the colors that were in this spray or that looked like they would coordinate. I didn't worry about them being perfect. There's a ton to pick from there. So I just pulled these out. The next card I show you, the one I did ahead of time as my prototype, is also kind of in masculine colors, but it has a little purple on. So I think that can be masculine or feminine, but you can decide what you want. In this pack of paper though, there's pink ones, there's mauve ones, there's yellow ones, there's every color of the rainbow ones, so you can do what you like. My next color is light Granny Apple Green. So from our vacation, we did get back on time to see my granddaughter play preseason soccer this week. So that was nice for her high school team. She's a senior this year, and she played pretty much the entire game. She's a great little player. And all of my grandkids started, the last color I'm using is Dark Summer Splash. All of them started school this week. So if you're my friend on my personal page, go check out and you can see the 5 grandkids that are still in school below college age. So they all started, and I'm wishing them a wonderful year and praying for a great year for them. Okay, so there is all of our adorable little candles, and these are going to go on here in just a minute. But then I want to add a saying, and I wanted something super easy and cute for this. So I'm using sentiments from the Not 29 Anymore, which is so true, stamp set. And I think this gets overlooked sometimes. It's an online exclusive set. It is just sentiments. There's no dies or anything that go with it. And sometimes those do get overlooked. But this one has things like free cake, I mean happy birthday, or happy birthday, so many candles, or I don't know about you, but I feel like you're not 29 anymore. And it's all fun and games until your metabolism slows down. And older but not wiser, or older but still cool, or let's get this party started so I can be home by 9 o'clock, and treat yourself because I didn't get you anything, and here's to another year of questionable decisions. So it is a cute, fun set. I don't always use the cutesy fun stuff, but I have some relatives that love that. So I try to keep one set that's a little more lighthearted on the birthday themes in my stamp and repertoire. And this is one that I think I'll hang on to because I love that. So we're going to use some sentiments out of here. We are going to grab the Summer Splash ink pad, and I'm going to ink up the happy birthday and place it above my candles here. I hope I'm still in screen. I'm going to bring this up just a little bit. Hopefully I'm getting this pretty centered and pretty straight. There we go. Happy birthday, happy birthday. And then I'm going to grab my shaded spruce stamp pad and the sentiment that says, so many candles. Now, I was thinking, oh, this is great for someone getting older. This would also be great, like we made birthday card for my mother-in-law when she turned 100, and I stamped 100 candles, and it was a fold-out one. This would work great. But I thought also for little kids, it might only have 3 candles here. They might be 3 years old or 5 years old, but so many candles, they want to feel like they're so grown up, and I think it would be a great, great card to make them also. So let's go right here and stamp so many candles. Happy birthday. And that's going to be our focal point. And then I'm going to grab my base of my card here. I don't want to get anything inked up that shouldn't be inked up. We're going to open that up. And on the inside, I'm going to put, I don't know about you, but I feel like you're not 29 anymore. So let's put that on the inside. And I'm going to put it right over here. Just like that. And then if I wanted to take the time, I could have done the candles all the way across the bottom here just to continue that theme. But since I'm using blends, it'll soak through if I color them, so I decided just to leave it just like that. I don't know about you, but I feel like you're not 29 anymore. Okay, who can relate? Because boy, on this trip I could tell I was not 29. 50th class reunion, guys. That's crazy to me. It was so wonderful to see all my classmates. Our class, I think, had about 340 that graduated, so it was a pretty decent sized class. We've lost, I think 59 classmates have died already. So I am hoping we get together more often because it's that time in our life when we don't know how many more years we have, and it is wonderful to catch up. Okay, so I'm just gonna place that layer with seal onto my shaded spruce layer. And then I'm gonna grab some dimensionals here. Now, if you're wondering why this dimensional sheet is a funny shape, this was out of one of our kits. I always have way too many dimensionals in the kits, which is wonderful, and so that I can use them on other projects, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. This is a pretty big layer, so I'm going to do the 4 in the corners and then 2 in the center just to hold that up nicely on the card. Let's get those backings off. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm so glad to be back. I was worried would I remember what to do, but I guess I remember what to do, so that's great. So we're going to place this on the front of my card, and I'm going to place it centered side to side and down pretty close to the bottom. Not all the way, because I want those little rays to still show down here like that. I love that whole spray out of color, but I wanted it more to show above, just so that you could really see that on the paper. I love this paper. I'm having so much fun with it. So the next thing we want to do is I want to just show you my envelope. I did the happy birthday along the side here and did 5 little candles across the bottom. Now when I colored these, I used the blends also. So I did stick a piece of scrap paper in there while I was coloring, and you can see all 5. I don't know if you can see it on camera because they're pretty light, but all 5 of the colors did bleed through the envelope. So if I hadn't put that in the middle, there's a good chance they would have bled through the back, and that would have looked funny. So just think about putting a piece of scrap paper in if you're using blends to do your coloring, because they do seep through the paper a little bit. When you're doing it like this and layering it, you don't see the back, then it's no problem at all. Now we need to add some bling. Has to have some bling. It's a birthday card. So we're going to add some of our rainbow adhesive backed dots. And I am just going to lay the colors on here and see what seems to pop the most to me against that. I could do really any of these 3, the blues or the greens. I think I like this one. I think this one shows the most, and it is more green than blue, so we're going to go with this. And I'm going to use a small one over here to the side, and another small one down a little bit on this side. And I think I'm going to go with all small ones on here, kind of like confetti-ish. And we'll do this one over here. So I'm forming my triangle, and I have my little gems on there, and that is super, super simple. All the products I showed you were still available as of this morning, including that beautiful designer series paper at a reduced cost was out there on the last chance list, so be sure to check it out. This is the card we made today. This is the one I'll be giving away. Let me show you my prototype, because I always like to make one ahead and see how it's all going to lay out. So here is my prototype card. This uses another piece of paper out of there. The only difference is the colors. So I changed so many candles to a blue because I have blues on here. I added blues and purples to my little candles down here. Changed my little dots to blues. What did I do on the inside? Oh, on this one I did the same thing, put my sentiment up here, but I put 3 little candles down here. But I'm not going to color them because, again, that would show through. I could try using markers, but I'm not sure I have every color marker that I use. So I'm just probably going to leave them black and white, which is no problem. And then on this envelope, I did my happy birthday underneath and the 5 candles above. So there's lots of different ways you can do this, guys. I think it's adorable. You could make a ton of these with that pack of paper, which is so fun. Let me get my little recipe back out here so you can see it if you want to take a screenshot. Again, I will post this picture in the comments so you'll have the recipe. I also move all of these pictures to all of my live videos to YouTube. And then at the end of the month or beginning of the next month, I post a recap post on my blog that has all the recipes and the cards and the video links. So if you ever want to see those, just look for those recap videos. It's a nice, easy way to keep them all together in one place. So I like that. Thank you for taking some time to be with me today, for coming back after me being gone so long. Sorry guys, I should be around for a while. I would love to have your business. If you're looking for any Stampin' Up! Products, or if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. I am here to answer your questions and be your creative coach. So if you have anything at all you want to contact me about, reach out to me by email at crazystampinglady@gmail.com. I do plan to be back here next Tuesday, same time. So I hope to see you then. Monday at 11 a.m. Central Time will be my free class. And yeah, just lots going on. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye, everybody.